What's up? You're rolling with the culture queens? Goddamn, girl.
Basically, we look at you're rolling with the culture queens.
Well,
We're here today and we're gonna have fun with it. We have Sugar Rock in the
Sugar Rocka.
motherfucking house.
A walking motherfucking telenovela. Televisa presenta.
Hey.
First of all, my name is, my government. Yeah, girl, what you want me to do? Get my ID
For us.
I thought she was going to bust out with the
Right.
W-9, bitch. What the fuck?
What's your last name? No, just kidding.
Damn, gives me social security.
Sí,
Okay?
también, mira, baby. You got
She
good
trying to
credit
make
or
that-
bad credit?
She's trying to make $900 out there in the field. So. Well, I got good credit. Hell,
Okay,
shout
let's
out to my credit repair business too. If you need your credit repaired. But anyways, my name is Sugar Rock, and I am an entrepreneur, influencer. So,
Oh, the microphone. See,
I know that's what we were talking about. I want to go bigger. Bigger's always better, right? They said shit's made bigger in Texas, but I ain't from Texas, so. But hey, Texas paid, Cali made. Okay.
that's right.
Yes, I'm originally from Orange County, California, and well, the fucking time here between here in Texas, which is so weird because
So when people ask you where do you live, what do you tell them?
and everybody knows because if you follow me on Instagram, they know that 1 second I'm in Atlanta, New York, fucking Colombia, freaking shit.
So what do you do?
Mars.
You know, you spoil your people around you.
Yes.
You spoil yourself. You spoil your family. What do you do for a living?
Hustler, baby.
Oh,
I ain't even going to try and sing.
Well, I am an entrepreneur. For the longest that I've known, I do taxes. Believe it or not, that's actually my primary source of income, and I own a tax preparation business in Dallas, Texas, and I am now opening a second location in Portland, and we are looking into, well, still considering Pomona area just because it's centralized, and Downey as well. And expanding the Hispanic community. I love my people. My raza is what kept me going throughout these whole years because I ain't no motherfucking H&R Block. I will give you the credits that you deserve. I'm to the point where I have employees that work for me that actually are out there, hustling, and I have affiliates. So class is starting soon, October. Hey, you want to be an affiliate? Make some moolah? Holla at me. We'll put you down. We also do credit repair. And recently, I teamed up with a commercial developer who's a really good friend of mine. Shout out to Theo. And we're going to be doing some real estate here.
That's
so
right.
That's it. And I also do my little something, my little, at first I started calling it my tax write-off, but shit took off, and here it is, my cosmetic line, Sugar Rock.
So what do you got there? Like,
Well, this is
Lipstick?
basically, yes. Now I pretty much generalize it to just lipstick and lashes and lip glosses and lip liners. Why? Because, well, motherfuckers is how to fucking hustle this shit. It is. I sell out. I used to do all the lowrider shows. I know a lot of people in the lowrider industry, and that brings me back to I'm a hustler. I also do car shows.
Yeah.
So I collaborated with Oscar, who owns the G-Body Festival, as well as we got Cruda Fest coming out January 4th, I believe. 6th. Let me go ahead and give my call real quick just to balance that touches. So I'm trying to go ahead. Well, not even trying. I should correct that. I infiltrated myself in a dominant male world without having to be the person in the spotlight. So, hey, we all try to make some money and fucking get rich or die trying.
for sure.
That part.
Yeah.
So so you work with a lot of influencers of today. Can you name every influencer that you work with?
Too many?
Too many. And let me tell you something. I don't see it as a job. I see it as I'm going to go kick it with my people because you're an influencer. Believe it or not, you're an influencer. You're an influencer. Half them.
But you know what? I tell people,
It doesn't feel that way.
it doesn't because I'm not asking. I just do what I love to do, and that it is
And
what
that's
it is.
what it is.
But
When-
I don't feel like I'm an influencer. I just feel like I influence people.
You're yourself. And
You
I
know?
think people are attracted because we live in a society where everybody's so self-conscious about bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm self-conscious. Well, no, not really, because fuck it. Get 2 shots in and I'm like, Cardi B, I'm ready to. Nah, I'm just
You're about
kidding.
to you're about to street.
Not really. Where's it at?
Bring it out.
What is it? Pour some drink in my cup. Anyways, so yeah, it doesn't feel that way, but people look up to us and they're like, oh, can we take a picture? Can we do this? And so I've come across a lot of people, and it's just they're friends. I can say they're friends, and some are associates, but we've bonded throughout, and just like I call you when I've had, some issues and hard times, I hit you guys up and let y'all know what the fuck the damn deal is. And they do the same, it's vice versa. We're people, but we're real. We're very throat cut and we don't fake anything. And you yourself, that's why they look up. Society just wants to point this fucking, I got all these fucking W's, but they never show the L's, and we fucking take our L's and we show that and expose it. I'm not perfect. I've hit rock bottom. I've started from nothing, and fuck, I've went from riches to rags, back to riches and rags, and fucking vice versa. There's times that, there's $200,000-$300,000 in my bank account, and there's times that I'm like, fuck, I gotta pay payroll, and that's life. And people don't talk about that shit. You only
of course,
see the
when
highlight.
you pay your employee, like a lot of people don't understand, when you pay your employee first, and sometimes you don't go home with nothing.
Yeah,
you make $0 that end of the Friday. Yeah. And then you have to go and,
figure shit out. And I know you know that very well because your husband owns a construction company.
Yeah.
So it's difficult. But, we're here. Thank the Lord, my Santos, everybody that I believe in. And I've been blessed to say that I am living the best life I could have possibly lived. 100%. I would not turn one. Awesome. I would not look back. I would not. So
we started seeing you. I met you like maybe a few years ago,
right?
And you was already pushing your line. Mm-hmm. You was hanging out. I met you through Vanessa, and we started. And then all of a sudden, one day, you just popped up in my timeline. And you was just over there acting. And I'm like, what is Sugar Rock doing?
No, baby, that's for real.
And it just took off.
It took off. And right now I'm, shit. I just can't believe a lot of the stuff that's happening. I'm sure you guys are on the social media because I got hit up all morning long. What the fuck is going on in the Midwest? And it's just love. That's all I got to say. It's just love, So that's basically it. I mean, as far as for me, I freaking encounter people, work with different people. I never judge anybody by its book until I meet them. I've had encounters with some influencers that are pieces of shit, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck you, me la pelan, because I don't live all of this shit. So if you don't like me, that's okay.
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite to work with?
You know what? Honestly, I would have to say Sleepy's bitch ass.
Yeah?
Because, we're very different, but we have bonded through so many, we bonded over food, to be honest.
And buzzball.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Buzzball, food, and freaking Fogo the motherfucking chow. So but
that's the best is to, just
when you have people organic. So, everybody has their differences. We all have different point of views. We all don't expect everything. And that's what makes us better people and friends. So, but yeah.
I think when it's not forced, when a friendship is not forced and it just happens naturally, I think that's the best relationship, because you're there because you both want to be there, not because one needs the other one or, I feel like it's,
I like getting phone calls. There's a certain person that calls me in the middle of the night, Big Daddy, shout out to her. She'll be recording with these big artists and she'll call me and be like, hey, I'm about to jump on this track. I'll be showering like a motherfucker and she's over there. I'm like, run it again. But I'll tell her, hey, this shit doesn't sound good. It sounds fire, and I love that I'm able to bond with these kids because I'm a lot older. I'm 38.
Are you the tia?
Bitch, hell fucking I should take that.
Yes,
take that shit out. I am not 38. I'm 29.
Oh, no. Shit. Don't test your real age.
Yeah.
Okay, let me clean my eyeballs or something.
Yeah, and so I consider them. I'm the older sister, okay? Until this motherfucking Botox dissolves, I am 29 years old, okay? More cosmetic surgery coming soon.
I love it.
Yeah.
So, Perrita, what's going on with the influencer world? Is it competitive? Is it like you're working together? Que chingados? Give us a scoop.
I wouldn't say necessarily we're all working together, but I think we're all aiming for the same shit, the spotlight. Everybody fucking loves the limelight. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. If you're, I don't want the clout. Yes, you fucking do. We all do it for the clout. We all do it for the followers. We all do it for the chismes. And at the end of the day, we all have our different niche. We all have our different, I'm not a gangster bitch. I'm not out there fucking dancing, whatever. I kick it with a lot of different people, but I bring something different to the table. You know what I mean? As long as you're able to vibe everybody. I hanged out from just dealing from, you know, like being in Shawty Bays, Jose Bays, from fucking Sleepy to Osita, just different people, Junior, just, it's just different people that you hang out with, or even these other younger influencers that I've been around with that you guys probably never heard of, because they're in their 20s and they're in their prime. They're in the 300, 400,000 followers, and I've been around them, and it's just a whole different vibe. I remember going to a party, and I didn't realize that the person's house that I was at she was opening up for Seether. And I don't know if you guys know who Seether is. They're a huge heavy metal band, and she's a great artist. And I looked at her stuff, and she was very, very nice, very humbled. And she's like, "Welcome to my home," and we were kicking it, chilling it, and I didn't notice until the next day she had over 1 million followers. You know, it's people like that. You organically meet them and you're your friends. Because a lot of people out there, they're girl fanning. They're like, "Oh my God, can I be your friend?" I'm like, "Oh, whatever." And so it's just like, bitch, I'm just trying to kick it.
So like we have met some people, they've been following us, and they invited us to some events, whatever. But you know, it was like whatever, we'll pull up. I think that's when it's fun, because you're not there being a fan, like, oh, you know, I'm gonna cloud off this.
We're not cloud. I mean, fuck, we're not cloud chasing.
I don't go anywhere, so
no, we don't.
Right.
Something we're just saying, hey, I don't like that shit. It is what it is, and at the end of the day, it can be cringe. But hey, I don't give a fuck. So
give us a downside of keep it real with our viewers, our younger generation, the downs on it, because it's a whole.
If you're not thick-skinned, and I had to learn that the hard way, because I had people say, "Oh, you look like a tranny," bitch. I know. I don't give a fuck. I'll fuck your dad and your motherfucking brother, bitch. Hey, I'm petty as fuck. I'm serious. I don't care. I will get you where it hurts, and if it means your daddy, your mom, your fucking sister, your abuelito, I will get that low. But you got to be thick-skinned, and I had to learn that. So one thing I remember Sleepy telling me, and also Jesse Johnson, at some point they're like, don't look at the comments, don't look at the comments, don't look at the comments. And eventually it all went away. I stopped looking at them, and I don't give a fuck. And now what matters is the same motherfuckers talking shit are the same people out on the street. Can I take a picture with you? Can I take a picture with you? Oh my God, can I take a picture of you? No, bitch, yes, you can.
Yeah, I know it's happened. I was actually just talking to Crystal about some shit that happened on layitlow.com. That this was way before MySpace. This was way before, you know, yeah, that was way. It was people like talking shit, and then when they finally meet you, they're like, "Oh shit, you know, she is nice, she is sweet." Like, you know, people try to bring you down on the internet, but it's like when you're comfortable in your own skin and you know what you're about and you take care of your surroundings, you don't give a fuck what other people say, because they're irrelevant.
I don't. They're irrelevant as long as they ain't fucking paying my bills. I don't give 2 fucks. What the fuck?
100%.
And even at that, if they were a client of mine, I'd be like, you know what, me la pela.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Well, I am the tia, and I do see a lot of like this madre that I don't like, and I know that you know, there's a little collaboration, some people that the tia doesn't feel good about what they're doing.
What? Who are you talking about, Pookie?
I'm talking about whole little thing going on with Ash Trevino.
Let me tell y'all something.
I don't know who that is.
She'll explain right now.
I met her through the phone, and she's not done anything to me. She's not been disrespectful to me. I spoke with her a few times, and she's actually a lot different. But her lifestyle is that should tell you a lot. And but you know what? She is from where I'm located, where I reside, vacation, aka supposedly. And at the end of the day, if people are genuine with me, I don't give a fuck what anybody fucking says, because if they tell me, the one thing I don't support are child molesters. I don't fuck with SPM's music. I will never do that. And I used to fuck with it up until I realized what crimes he had committed. And I don't give a shit what anybody says with he was, you know, framed. Nah, bitch, it's in black and white. Get your motherfucking. Right. I worked in the law field for many years. Yeah. And one thing is, people are not convicted. There are, you know, this goes back to a lot of our people being stuck in prison for the dumbest shit. But for certain things that are beyond reasonable doubt, Okay, that's the term. Beyond reasonable doubt, you've been convicted, not of one count, but several fucking counts. Then I got a fucking problem.
Yeah.
I was molested as a child, you know, and to me, that is something that fuck you. I won't bump your shit. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you. I don't lyrically. His music, yes, he did put the Latino and the raza on the map in a lot of sectors, and I respect that, but I don't respect him as a person. And if he rots in fucking jail, good for him. Fuck him and everybody around him that supports him. I don't give a shit, and I stand on business on that.
Yeah, I think the whole influencer, the whole celebrity, there's a lot of P Diddy-ness going on. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, I've seen it firsthand.
We've seen
But
it.
let me tell you something. Nobody. I've seen it because I've been in many of these parties where you got a bitch coked out and you got 3 dudes trying to fuck her. She turns around and she fucking makes out with 2 dudes at the same time. And if you tell that person, I'll give you an example. I did go up to this individual, said, hey, you know what? You need to chill out. Get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away. All right, bitch, go ahead. Go do your thing. Fuck it. You want to get dick down by 2 guys? Hey, dale. Who am I to stop you? I tried, and if you then don't come back tomorrow and say you got raped, because there are interventions. Mm-hmm. The whole P. Diddy shit, I know I'm going to get backlash probably for this. Yes, he's a fucking sick individual, but ain't nobody fucking put a gun to Cassie's head. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. The money was good, and trust me, a lot of bitches out there are going to stay for the fucking money. I know too many of those, okay? Too many of those. I'm not saying what he did was right, but there's so many things that are wrong. And unfortunately, you got to go through the court system and let that shit play out. It is what it is. But I've seen it in Hollywood, how it works out. You got females that are willing to fucking drop ass, fucking give out pussy, give 2 guys at the same time head. And I've seen it get coked out, use heroin, as long as they're able to say, I fucked him and he has 7 million followers. I was present crazy. In many of those
it is. Fame motherfuckers will do things for fame.
So whenever people come at me with that bullshit, I'm gonna tell you, no. It's you put yourself in that situation. Oh, I was under the influence. Okay. But when I try to intervene, why the fuck are you getting mad at me for telling me, leave me the fuck alone? You know, I do. This wasn't only once, but it was twice with the same individual. Oh. She's a backup dancer for Justin Bieber. So
maybe that's the lifestyle that she
that's
likes,
what they do. Hey, who the fuck am I to judge, right?
Yeah.
I'm nobody to judge.
So to the youngsters, just make sure you stay true, chas. Really say no to drugs. You don't want to be a fucking, I see, okay, in Hollywood, I see a lot of people a lot of artists that get deals that they're on drugs. And I also believe that
yes, and I've seen some influencers, and all I gotta say is that I was present right away, and there are some people that I believe that are managers that are pieces of shit. And when I'm telling you your fucking influencer cannot work, and you're telling me, don't stop telling her that she can work. Yeah, she fucking is fucked. She's tired, bitch. She's fucking tired.
She's tired, drunk, and high.
She's fucking tired. Don't fucking try to get her up. I did a collab 1 year ago with a fucking certain influencer, and I'm sure if you guys research it, y'all will figure it out who it is. And at the end of the day, the fucking bitch that was sitting there, she's not, stop telling her she's tired. Bitch, I know you don't care about her. You're just there for the fucking money and the clout. I'm sorry, but I'm a human person. I have some humanity in me.
Yeah.
I'm not there because, like I said, I don't live off of this shit. I go home and I say, fuck it. Hey, dame mis pinches fucking laptops. Let's run this shit. I'll go to the fucking office and work. I don't care. But the way that a lot of these influencers, if they don't take care of their money, they don't take care of their shit, baby, you're going to wash out in 2-3 years or whatever, and you're not going to have shit left. Invest in real estate, invest in stocks, crypto, whatever the fuck it is. Find a niche, make sure that you're set for long terms. Because I wish somebody would have told me that shit when I was in my 20s.
You're not in your 20s?
Yes, I am.
I thought you were.
I thought you just turned 21.
I just stopped celebrating that I turned 29.
So, Miss Diane, so who was do you have a worst influencer that you've worked with? Since we're on a rampage. You know what I'm saying? But don't
Fuck
shit.
yeah. You know what? I do want to put her out. But I can't.
No, you don't gotta say a name if that's the case.
Yes.
I mean, but was there somebody
yes, there was. There really
in
was.
particular,
And
like you just and why wouldn't you?
Was she a
because
bitch?
when I fucking pay you $5,000 to do something and
I
it's fucking,
know who it is.
Yeah, exactly. And you know
Yeah.
what? Now I understand. Because I've ran into her a couple of times and she's cool people. 5 times. I mean, not 5 times, $5,000. And this was when I first started this whole shit before I even got in the scene of like influencing. But because of the peers around her that don't give a fuck about her, she was not able to perform her job. Because if you're the manager, you're supposed to tell this person, hey, you got shit to do at 12, get the fuck up and do it. You know, it just didn't happen that way.
Yeah.
You think because her management is really not management, it's just another fucking.
It's been switched out, watered down. I don't even know what the fuck they're doing anymore. But I really don't give a fuck. But I just kept quiet. And you know what? That's what I do. I don't sit there and petty as shit because at the end of the day, I'm glad I see her. She's doing a lot better. She's thriving, and I'm happy for her because at the end of the day, I'm old enough to know the manipulation behind shit. And the fact that when you were 21, maybe we had a different upbringing. These generations, they don't have to struggle the way we did at all. We had to go out there and hustle at fucking 15, 14 years old, no matter what. But these kids nowadays, they get on a computer and they just start making money. I don't know, fucking TikTok, whatever it is. And, but you know, they don't know any better. They don't know.
I remember we didn't have
They don't have guidance.
So by the time we were 20, fuck, some of y'all motherfuckers were owning houses, 5, 10 different cars, fucking either trapping out of trap houses, whatever.
You know? Yeah.
Shit, or staying at a trap house. I'm just saying.
Door to door.
Who was?
Door to door lying with, you know, the homegirl. And I still have her. Like, I found her. She's on, you know, social media, Deandra. We would go door to door. And this was in the 90s, asking people, hey, can we wash your car? We're doing something for school or whatever. That's how we made the money in the neighborhood, is washing cars, lying about a fundraiser
Nobody
for
does
school.
that anymore.
But a lot
You know
of
what I'm
older
saying?
folks,
Yeah.
they take advantage of these kids and they're like, hey, you know what? I'm fucking manager. And, you know, they know what they're doing. These kids are making money, but they don't really have some kind of guidance. They don't have and I've known some kids that do have guidance, that have marketing teams, that have financial advisors that are smart, that are gathering all their intel to make sure that they're set for the rest of their lives. But unfortunately, Raza only seeks chismeria, you know, instead of saying like, damn, you know, we should like, hey, fucking attorneys out there, you know, once they see somebody out there fucking that's famous or known, they're in jail. Oh, I'm willing to represent them, which is fine. Well, how about you reach out to these influencers, all these teeny kids, and tell them like, hey, let me go ahead and guide you in the proper direction. And a lot of them do have attorneys, but they don't care for them.
Yeah.
So,
And here comes the fucking, you know, the camaleones getting their money, you know, seeing, okay, look at this influencer, has so many things, so let me represent them. You know, so just be careful on the management, check resources, you know what I mean? Like, what advice do you give somebody? Like, if they're looking for a management, like, what we're looking for?
Your manager should be getting you gigs, okay? First of all, get an agent, a marketing publishing agent, okay? And there's, you know, just like me, I'm just learning through experience, trial and error. That's where it comes. Not everything is just because it looks fucking greener on the other side doesn't mean it's really greener. There's been times that I'm like, damn, I really shouldn't have done that. And there's other influencers that have told me the same, like, fuck, you don't need this and that. And, you know, you don't need this and you don't need that. And I hear them out, and it's true.
Do you feel like a lot of influencers are competing against each other? And if they are, what are they competing for? Is it money? Like, no, competing.
No, that's the thing. They don't. Well, no, they don't compete against each other. Okay, they compete for the limelight. If you got to consistently be active and stay relevant. So it's like, I'm not gonna compete against you because shit, you're the low rider princess. bitch, I'm just a fucking.
But you know what's crazy?
Yeah,
but
but
that's when
the
people are like,
low
"Oh, how do you
letter,
feel?" I don't influence. My only thing is like, and I'm
that's
more
your
on my
niche.
story than on
Yeah.
my actual page.
Right.
For my true followers who really love seeing me and what I do, I post on my story, I'm going to this cruise, I'm at this cruise, this is what we did, this is what the girls and I are doing, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And if you like to enjoy that,
talk
then
shit about another. Don't get me wrong, they
You
talk
know?
shit about each other. They freaking bicker and fight, and I'm like, man, y'all some fucking dumb fucks. And and I'm gonna say something. I hate it when people get on certain podcasts and they'll pretend like, oh, I never said that, or I didn't say this, or I would never. Shut the fuck up. We heard it. We have it not black and white, but bitch, we have it on screen. What the fuck?
Nah. What, tell the truth.
No, it's not. That's the sad fucking part. It's not. It's not scripted. It's not scripted.
I believe that.
because I'm not very vocal on social media. I don't talk a lot on my stories. I don't talk a lot I just don't. I'm not very vocal because I could say a whole lot of shit. If you want to see me be vocal, you watch The Culture Queen. Crystal and I, we had a fucking person to follow us 24/7 with the fucking camera. You'll see some really funny shit, some live shit. Like we don't, you know,
it's do it.
like-
I mean, I tell people all the time.
remember that shit?
The shit that people get into, exactly, and make a fucking living off it, get paid. So
I felt like I was high and I don't even do drugs.
I honestly do live that lifestyle. Like I love waking up in Dallas and going to sleep in Portland, and waking up in Portland and going to freaking Cali. And I love going from Dallas to Miami and flying from Miami to fucking LA. I love being able to do that. But you know what?
100%.
Everybody thinks it's an easy, oh, she must be lucky. No, bitch, I worked my way up, and it sucked. I've cried. I've took my L's. I've lost a lot of things along the way. And we're all human. We all make mistakes. I mean, shit, fuck. Half of it went to my fucking piece of shit ex-husband. But anyways, whatever.
So understand that she's not getting her money from the influence scene yet. She works. She's a boss lady. She's an entrepreneur.
And they do pay out on influence stuff. They do.
But your money you didn't make it there. She made her money before that.
Yeah, I made my money way before that.
So it's okay to get a job and work on your dream.
Okay. There's influencers that have a 9-to-5. It's all right. You know what? Respectfully, if you got a fucking job, kudos to you, because there's a lot of bums out there that ain't doing shit. They're not. And even if once you become a big top influencer, you're making $10,000 to $20,000, even $30,000 a month on TikTok or whatever it is. Okay, it becomes a job. At least you're being proactive and doing and contributing to society. Because believe me, you're gonna get that fucking 1099 at the end of the year. Call me. For real, I'm trying to promote shit over here. But anyways,
promote your tax business.
For real. Yeah, I love to eat and provide for my children. That's my drive. Like 3 girls. I love my girls, and everything that I do are for my kids. It is what it is. And so I became pretty much a sole provider, and I'm okay with that. I love being able to wake up and tell my kids, hey, let's fucking pack up to go to New York for 2 weeks. And then from there, let's go to Portland and stay at our spot for another 2 weeks, and let's ride out and fuck it. We're able to do what we want. But it didn't come easily. So,
No, it didn't. You work your ass off.
Yeah.
You know, people think that when you enjoy your fruits of your labor, they don't see what happened or how you got there.
You've experienced that yourself.
Mm-hmm. And I'm still working towards it. We're just thriving. We just want to, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that everything.
People will say, "Oh, you're rich. You have money." No, bitch, I'm still broke. Just in a different level of broke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tell us, like, why are you involved in this influencer world? What's your future goal with it?
I love the fucking clout. The fuck. But it is what it is. People say I have a personality, and you know
just enjoy it.
And I just enjoy it. I mean, who doesn't? Fuck.
You have high energy. I go into, but you're just like.
Yeah, I don't care. I just say, fuck it, let's run it.
I've
I've been gone from LA for almost 2 months. I had to take care of some things back at home. I got a business that I got to take care of, even though I'm still. Jesse was out there. We did the Lisa thing, and it was in San Antonio, which was beneficial because it was, 5 hours, 6 hours away from me. So I was able to interact with people. But Yeah, I'm all over the place, and people tell me like, "You're everywhere." I know it's hard, but I still keep up.
I seen that
And-
you were with Montel Jordans the other day too.
Oh, girl.
And so as soon as
I
I
was
see
like-
the picture, you know what song came into my head? You probably don't know because you young. But some for
20.
the honeys, a little some. So little people be like, "What song?" If you didn't grow up with his music in the '90s, and you don't know.
Yeah.
But let me tell
Some
you,
for
that
the
man is so
honeys.
fine, respectfully to his wife. He is so fine. He is
He's
tall. He
Black
is,
don't crack.
Dark.
Yeah, girl. Tell me about it. I fell in
He just
love
has
for like
style.
2
He
years.
has
he is.
style, and
Yes,
especially
he
like in that
does.
music
Very
video when they're
smooth.
playing
Yes,
tennis
he
and
does.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
man, those
She's in love.
'90s music videos were dope.
Yeah, and one of the most humblest people, Lisa, she's really cool, really
Yeah.
humble, very very humble. So, and other than that, I mean, shit, everybody that I met, I think, I've not encountered any cocky people around me yet that have really struck out to me. There have been some, like I said, but I would say it's about one or two. And at the end of the day, they become my friends, which is so weird. They latch on to me and they're like, oh, and they'll reach out and be like, oh, I'm going through this. And I'm like, man, fuck it. But I ain't going to judge you if you still go back, Pookie. I mean, shit. I don't know how many motherfucking exes I've taken back. Shit. So,
Married men or not?
married men? You know what? I'm in love with one.
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
Wow.
Still
No,
waiting on that
nothing wrong
motherfucker.
with that. I mean, the shit happens. You know what I mean? Amantes
what?
or no?
I'm gonna wait it out. I have a weird. Well, it's not a weird. I think that timing will tell, and if Vanessa's been there present, I care about him, and right now we're just not. It's not engaging as much as we used to. And it's okay. I think we're in different places. And I think that if the universe is meant for us to be together, then it'll happen. And I don't blame him for not leaving his wife. I don't blame him for not doing.
Did you know when you got involved with them that if he was married?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh.
I did. I did know that. And the heart wants what it wants, But I always told myself I won't be the other woman. And I was in that situation many years ago. And I've decided that I'm going to take a step back from that. I had to because I can't do it. I can't. I just mentally can't. And he a broke motherfucker. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
No, it's just he'll always have a piece of my heart. Let me tell you, I've had rich motherfuckers reach out to me. I've had men in my DMs nonstop. But at the end of the day, I'd rather settle down with somebody who's genuinely like me, and he calms me down. He gives me peace that no one has ever given me. At the end of the day,
It's for your
I'm
heart.
not Sugar Rock. I'm Diana when I'm around him. I am okay with that. And he's seen me cry, which I fucking don't do that shit in front of anybody. But it's okay.
Yeah.
And so and maybe it's an emotional. I don't know. Fuck. Let's not talk about this shit. It's getting too deep. What
She
we do?
said, "What's the body count?
What's the body count?
What
I
the
say
body
Too
count?"
many goddamn
Okay.
things. Okay.
We ain't
so
counting,
when
right?
I was-
Lady doesn't remember
so
that
I
shit.
lost my
That's right.
virginity when I was 17 years old. Okay, but that did not stop me from doing hood rat hoochie mama things. And if I want to get laid, I'm gonna get laid. Okay,
Baby, do your
I don't-
thing.
I don't
Yeah.
care. And a lot of if men do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck does that make me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You want to call me a hoe? I'm not a hoe.
Exactly.
My shit. I don't have nobody fucking telling me what to do, and it is what it is. I used to write everybody down that I used to fuck around with, like everybody that I had sex with, and I kid you not, I lost count. It is what it is. I would say more than 75 men. It's okay. Fuck it. That was like when I was 25. I don't give a fuck.
I thought we
I think you're
I
exaggerating.
think you're exactly.
I'm married at 25.
11.
Yeah, so 11, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You know
so-
what? I think our culture is like, I see like some of my family members, right? And I have some family members that just like to party and drink and having a good time. And then I see the prunes, the tias are the prunes, and they're like,
Give him-
look at her, mira, be a little bit of a
You know
puta,
what?
tia.
Exactly.
Have fun.
That's the cultura thing.
Get laid, tia.
Your biological. I got married at 25 because I was like, fuck, I need to have baby. I'm getting old. Like, I need to have shit. I wish I would have waited until I was 35 because this shit, at the end of the day, me being a puta would have been better off when the motherfucker gave me an STD and that was my husband.
Yeah.
Okay? That's when the fuck I realized when I was calling my mother, crying, and my sister and saying, I got a fucking STI. And it's coming from the person that I grew older with. And it still hurts. Yeah. A lot. Yeah. That shit broke my fucking heart. He was a fucking piece of shit. I admitted during our marriage counseling that he would pick up prostitutes.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's the hardest shit to swallow.
But you gotta understand that it wasn't you, it's him, you know, because a lot of people, sometimes you feel guilty, like, that's
still to this day, it's just one of those things that I'm like, bro, you could have gave me fucking AIDS.
Yeah.
You could have gave me HIV. You could have gave me fucking syphilis. Not a fucking single apology. Nothing. Walking out of a fucking Planned Parenthood with a freaking brown bag, looking down in humiliation will forever be something that I will never forget. Crying to my mother and sister and telling her my insides feel like they were, I don't know if anybody's ever had any STDs, but feeling like your insides are being torn out. No. And I've given birth 3 times.
Wow.
That's fucking
3
crazy.
times. The pain is unbearable. The itching is unbearable. Within a 2-day span, 48 hours, wow. I felt those symptoms right away. No. I right away got shot in a shit ton of motherfucking antibiotics. And I right away within 24 hours, the symptoms went away. I didn't tell him. I was married for 14 years. So for me, that was, I wanted to make shit work. Okay? I have 3 beautiful girls. Of course, I want a family. This is not something that I grew older with him. I married him when I was 25. And I didn't say anything. My mom told me, you know, like I told her, mejor hubieras a una puta. Y me hubiera puteado 10 different fucking dudes. You know? But you come home and to the person you think you can trust and they give you some shit. That's the worst. That's harsh. That's heartbreaking. Yep, and this brings to highlight you know, women that we go back and forth with our exes, our baby daddies, because we have that soft spot. And we're like, no, you know, fuck, that's my baby daddy. That's the father of my children. I'm gonna go fuck with him, this and that. That's the worst motherfucker out there you can trust to be clean. That's probably one of the dirtiest people you can fuck with, because he's fucking you at any given time and he's fucking other people. And I was on the plane, I was about to take off, and I remember him calling. I didn't say anything. My mom said, keep it to yourself. Cállate. No digas nada. It's gonna be okay, mija. You're gonna be okay. My sister told me something. My sister's savage. Fuck that bitch. She said, bitch, remember he said during your fucking counseling it was fucking with prostitutes and you didn't think about this shit? And you're still fucking around with them, like trying to give them chances. And, you know, it didn't click until then that she was brutally honest. She was being honest, and it clicked onto me. And I said, you know what? This bitch is right. And they're like, but don't say anything. Get your treatment. Do what you got to do. 3 weeks later, I went and picked up my fucking clothes from his house. Didn't say anything. Just said, you know what? I don't think this is going to work out. Even though I was hurting inside. I don't think this is going to work out. I changed my mind. I'm fucking going back home. Fuck it. I don't care. And I get a text message 3 weeks after. When's the last time you got checked?
He told you this?
Yes. Never admitted to me that he had an STD. Never. Until this day, motherfucker has never admitted to it. Yeah. Never. And I know if I would have said, oh yeah, I got with this, he would have blamed it on me, because, you know, that's the mentality some people have. Like, no, you gave it to me. No, it wasn't like that. And
so what'd you tell him?
I said, well, I'm perfectly fine. I don't know why I would have to get checked. I have to have some surgical problem that I had. I had a cervical polyp, needs to be removed. And so My OB ran studies like a whole month ago, so I'm good. I don't know what you're talking about. Motherfucker blocked me. I don't know what the fuck. He never talked to me about it and never apologized.
Wow.
Man, that's crazy.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
you know, like just,
Yeah. So that's pretty much the end to that. And I mean, I just moved on with my life and never looked back on
Well, in
that.
some cases, that's good that, you know, hey, be aware, you know what I'm saying? Because there are people
You could be
who,
literally sleeping with the enemy and
Exactly.
not knowing, and the enemy could come and fucking kill you, like overnight without
yeah.
physically. I mean, literally physically. Fuck,
Goddamn.
you know, the symptoms were horrible. Like I can't explain. I just, you know, like I just, I hit rock bottom there. I really did. I felt like I hit rock bottom, like nothing mattered to me. And I'm looking ashamed. I'm thinking to myself, and I'm saying it out loud, and I'm bringing this out because I didn't want anybody to know. At first, I was going to keep it to myself and say, well, shit, this is embarrassing. I don't want anybody to ever know that I had an STI. Well, fuck the bullshit, because women do need to know. We all fuck around with our exes, or we sleep with our baby daddies thinking it's okay. Because at some point we had a very blissful motherfucking relationship, whatever illusion we had in our heads. And at the end of the day, there's more to what it really is. And I thank God that I sat in that room and realized this motherfucker could have killed me.
Yeah.
So
It's dangerous.
yeah.
So you're an influencer, right? So you influence and you see a lot of stuff like fame. What do you think about fame?
What do I think about it? Honestly, it's shit. I don't really think much about it, to be honest. I just think of it as like fucking people that know who I am, and that's it. It's kind of like high school. Like, fuck, you're the popular kid in school, and that's it. It is what it is. And then fucking at a certain time and age, you know, you're just kind of like, fuck it. That's it. You're out. You're out the game. But I do eventually want to get married, have another baby, and you know that fucking we all long for that unity. I think I've been single for too long already that I'm kind of like, I do things for fun to just get out of my system. Last night I was trying to be a stripper. That was something else. I mean, it was fun and all, and got that off my bucket list, and then moving on to the next thing. I want somebody that I can enjoy life with, but with fame, I don't think at this point I'm going to stop where I'm at. I really am looking forward to working with a lot of different Latino actors and actresses that are just in the community, and I love every single part of it. So earlier today is just I got some exciting news, and I look forward to doing all the other extracurricular shit. And fuck it, it is what it is. I want to be able to look back, and I want my kids to be like, that's my grandma right there wearing a tutu. The motherfucker was so that's what it is. And I mean, I'm just gonna keep going until this fucking wheels fall off.
So what are
I
your goals
love
and your
it.
legacy? Like for right now, your goals and your legacy.
My goals and my legacy, honestly, my legacy are my children, and for each one of them I want to make sure that I leave them each one a property, whether it's here, whether it's in Texas. I'm really all they have, and I want to make sure that I'm able to leave them with something behind. I've been offered to do OnlyFans, and I consider it, but you know, with all due respect, I don't think I need to do that right now. I don't see myself doing that. And even when I was trying to strip last night, fuck, I was about to get on stage, and the motherfucker the owner just gave me and fucking gave Sleepy a shit ton of money, $100 ones, like the stacks, and then he gave me some more. I was like, the fuck? Is this a sign that I don't need to be on stage? I mean, goddamn it. You know, they are my legacy. They are my immortality. Yeah. So at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what anybody in this fucking world thinks. As long as I'm able to take them where they want to be and get what they want, that's all that matters to me, because I'm not here for myself. I'm here for them. I'm here hustling for them. I'm here. I love seeing their smiles when they're able to say, Mom, take me to Japan. Mom, I want to fucking change my color from green to purple to red and all this shit. I love that. I love being able to take them out to freaking Hibachi and Steak Morton's, Perry's, and fucking all these other restaurants that a lot of kids don't have that opportunity to do. You know, being able to every year take them to different vacations. That's what brings happiness to me. And will I continue to do this? Absolutely. And fortunately, if I die alone, it's okay. I'm okay with that. Because my job is to make sure that they are set for life. Not vice versa. They're not here to take care of me. I'm there to take care of them. Just put me in the best fucking what is it, nursing home, motherfuckers? Because I ain't trying to die at home. I'm just saying, I'm trying to die in a nursing home.
I got you. I'll help you out with that.
Yeah, please.
I'm in that business.
I want to make sure that I'm set in with the little viejitos talking about let's play some scraps.
Like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Look at her hair down at the salon.
But I love what you're doing. I love how you just living life, and that's a beautiful thing. I think we all are here just living our life, living the moment, you know what I mean? And we're part of history, you know what I mean? We are definitely part of Chicana history, and we are here, and I love it. You look great. Upcoming collaboration with Girls in the Hood, right?
Of course.
I on the makeup thing.
Whenever Vanessa's ready, let's run it. Let's do it.
You've been busy, so I'm like,
so much shit going on there. I think
when the time's ready, right,
when the time is right,
it's gonna happen.
And whenever, I think there's just so much things that Vanessa's doing that I'm doing that I know in my heart, if it's a year from now or a year from two, it's gonna blow up because she's blowing up, I'm blowing up. We all got different things, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for both of us. And congratulations to you ladies too on the Strict Queen.
And when she talks about blowing up, and it's not in front of the camera, it's behind the scenes, like it's real life shit blowing up.
Real life shit.
And it's crazy. And a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people think you have to be somebody to be in social media, but I'm more behind the scenes. You know, you put whatever you put yourself into, whatever you put your focus on, that's what's going to happen. For me, social media just comes like whatever naturally. I don't put 100%, but behind the scenes, like with my family, finances, and my girlfriends, that's a whole different story.
I know. I've known you for a while, and I think you're an absolutely amazing woman. Each one of you ladies have so many chula. I see how you take care of your kids. I'm like, I want to see. I wish I had boys. I'm looking for prospects out there. I want a son. I want a little boy.
So does Crystal.
My boys, there's something different. You know, it's a different kind of love.
Yeah, it's a different type of love.
It is. I'm definitely blessed to have my girls and my boys. I'm done, and you know what I'm saying. Same thing, like leaving a legacy. And my kids, they have their own properties right now, so they're taken care of.
That's good, and that's the way it should be. Because yo me lleva la chingada, and fuck my daughters. You know, I don't want to leave them out in limbo, and that's one thing. And that brings another thing, just quick, that I want to make all women aware of is please get your health checked, get your checkups, get your blood work done, mammograms, get your pap smears. I didn't even know I have what is it called? I had an issue before where I had a pelvic polyp. Sorry, I didn't know the fucking polyps were in your cervix and shit.
I thought you were gonna say coochie or something.
That same shit in your coochie, you know. You know HPV. It's get your daughter's shot. Yeah, 12 years old. I got my daughter. She's not sexually active, God forbid. But you know, we're not able to get micromanage our children, especially when we live this lifestyle where we're constantly trying to provide for them. And women, get your yearlies done. Because trust me, I have at 34, I was diagnosed with a heart blockage. 34 years old, 25%. I don't know what it is right now, and that's coming up that I got to check it out. Oh God! And so I try to keep. Yeah, it's some serious shit. And you know, I'm gonna go see my cardiologist. I get heart palpitations and stuff. I mean, I shouldn't be drinking. Trying to lead the blind here right now, but
healthy diet.
But the raza, girl, we tend to eat all kinds of chicharrones. That's the worst, but goddamn it, they are so good. Yes,
sodium,
all bad. Tacos, and other nationalities, other ethnic groups, they they promote a lot, but our Hispanic cultura does not do that. We don't tell women get your coochie check at fucking 15. We don't tell y'all what HPV, how many strains you can get from throat cancer, anal to fucking vaginal cancer to fucking breast metastasized cancer.
Everything out there.
Nothing. There's nothing out there. So that's something that I think I want to also work on in the near future and collaborate with Cece on that too.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I know I'm doing the whole Women in Progress this year again. So
let's go. Amazing. All right.
Yeah. You're amazing.
Thank you
for coming.
Thank you. Now I'm taking my ass back home.
We love you.
rolling with the culture queen.
We love you.
Thank you.
We
I
love you
guys
so much.
too.
We love you,
We're
G.
gonna turn up behind the scenes. You guys can't see this, but we got our stuff ready. You
Sugar
know what I
Rock.
mean?
Her
Please
cosmetic
check it
line.
out. www.sugarrock.com. Sugarrock714.com. Damn, that's like chingados. Se me olvidó.
All
Right,
right.
gente, we're
And we
out. Go check out behind the scenes. Peace
Love
out.
you.
Where the fun happens.
Together we rise, 3 queens in the scene, bringing the culture, living out the dream. From low riders to fashion, we celebrate life. Respect for the hustle, we're cutting through strife. Empowered and proud, we're lifting each other. Chicana our voices, we're sisters, not just mothers. So tune into our show, feel the rhythm and beat. Rolling culture queens, we can't be beat. Rolling culture queens, we're here to shine. Showcasing the culture, we're one of a kind. From the streets to the mic, we're keeping it real.